All right, friends, 9 secrets to time management. And I could sum this all up in one word: focus. Remember that word, focus. Warren Buffett had a 5-25 rule that I've got another video on, and I do love it. Short summary here. Warren Buffett asked one of his employees to list 30 goals, objectives they had for the coming couple of years. List 30 of them, list them in order. Okay. Now, really, it's only important to look at the first 5 in order. So once you got the first 5 in order, you circle them. And Warren asked his employee, "What's that mean for the other 25? What's it mean? What do you do with them?" And the standard answer, and what everybody does, is they try to work them in as they can, as they get asked about them. And what Warren said, those are the avoid at all cost items. Focus on the 5. You want to be a world-class gymnast or athlete or tuba player, you focus on playing the tuba. You don't pick 20 instruments and try to get good at all of them. Focus is the key. Looked at that video. They do a better job than I can here. More is not better. Focus. Most people try to work on everything and they make glacial progress on everything, or at the end of the year, they're just frustrated and they're a victim, okay? Focus is the key. 10 out of 10 plant managers, when I walk into them and try to help them, they talk about how busy they are and things they got going on, and they're just juggling too many things. They have no time to make improvement. They're too busy reacting. I found 9 secrets to controlling my time, and I thought I'd share them with you here today. This is Joe Kuhn of Lean-Driven Reliability, bridging the gap between best practices that you should be doing, you know how to do, but you just can't figure out how to get from where your current state is, the reality at your plant, to those best practices. The culture just eats you up. So I'm giving you practical solutions to solve that. Number 1, hey, watch the Warren Buffett 525 video, okay? Share it with your team in an email. I think it would be very empowering to you to share that with your team. Doesn't take any time to do that. 6-minute video, actually. Number 2, put time on your calendar to do your prioritized work. For example, you've got your 3 to 5 projects that you want to make a significant, sizable improvement this year. Hey, put 4 hours on your calendar every Tuesday morning and every Thursday afternoon. 4 hours, just block them out, say it's me time. And that's, taking control electronically. That'll work a little bit of the time, won't work 100%, but it does work. Number 3, I love this one. I call it getting a C. I learned this from my kids. I'll see if I can make this short, but I had one son, his name is Tyler, and, he would go into finals in college and saying, hey, I need to study 30 hours to get an A in this course. And then immediately Tyler would say, I need to study 20 to get a B. And, I could probably study about 5 and get a C. And when you're in college, when you got all these finals at the same time, you got to pick how you can maximize your GPA. And sometimes getting a C is the right answer because you just run out of time. So when you have a corporate mandate, here's an example where corporately they come down and say, hey, we got a storeroom standard that you in maintenance need to have. Your storeroom needs to follow this model. Okay, you can get an A on that, do it perfectly, and dedicate 2 people full time to it. Or you can get a C on it, have 1 person dedicate a day to it. That's called getting a C. It's not one of your top 5 projects for the year. You're asked to do it. You can't say no. Get a C. Try to say no to it. Try to get your boss to say, no, we're not going to do that. But quite often, it's going to come down to, hey, try to get a C. If you need to do better than that, get a B. It's hard for professionals to go into a project and say, I want to get a C on it. So you have to manage that one. Leadership has to. Number 4, leaders, stop doing your last job. You get paid to get results by inspiring others and getting results through others. So often leaders and individuals do their last job that they were successful at. They like putting their engineer hat on and getting involved in the design of a job when that's no longer their assignment. Do your job, and let others grow and stretch by learning the job that they're in in now. So stop doing other people's jobs. Number 5, delegate. Help someone grow. For example, if you're the maintenance manager, have somebody on your team manage overtime. Have them do all the approval of overtime, whether it's for the weekends or incidental overtime, holidays, whatever, however you do it. Give them the rules. Let them grow and develop by managing overtime for you, freeing up your time. That's delegation. Many leaders have a problem with that. It's probably the number one downfall I see in leaders is not being able to delegate. Number 6, carefully pick the meetings that you're going to attend. Stop complaining about there's too many meetings. Delegate people to go to those meetings and delegate the authority to make decisions. You have to live by the decisions that are made, but don't go to every single meeting. You'll fill up 9 hours a day doing that. Example, then is, hey, stop going to the quality meeting. If you're not having quality issues, you've got a person on your team that says, hey, you've got my authority. Let me know if anything's important comes out of that. I trust you to make the right call. Stop going to it. You can't do everything for everybody all the time. Stop going to every meeting. Delegate your voting decision. That's not being lazy. It's focus. The word of the day, focus. Number 7, send information via email, okay? Have meetings to discuss, to sell, to debate, and decide. Don't have meetings just to talk about stuff and walk out of there and say, well, we didn't decide anything. So many meetings. I'd say half the meetings that I used to go to, half of them we just talked, shared information. Why are we doing that? Number 8, make your personal meetings, the ones you set up, make those efficient. Be a role model and challenge others to live up to the standard. Send out information 48 hours in advance. Send the purpose of the meeting in advance. What are we going to decide in this meeting? What's the purpose of it? Invite only those stakeholders. Copy those that for information, but not requiring them to attend. Be careful on who you attend because you're buying their time. Protect your time. End meetings with travel time for the next meeting. I was at a large plant. We had to, end meetings at 10 minutes before the half hour or before the hour. So make meetings 50 minutes long, but allow an hour on Outlook or whatever you're using. And if it's, 30 minutes blocked out on your calendar, those meetings end in 20 minutes. Allow people to get to the next meeting on time, right? Let's see, protect your time. Okay, number 9, in email. When you're writing an email, put in the title, put information only. At the very end of it, say whatever the meeting's on, right? We're going to talk about this quality issue, make this decision, information only. Or put action required. That allows the reader to say, I can put this off for a time when I'm not busy. Maybe it's in the evening, maybe it's on the weekend, maybe it's, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then there's other things that, hey, they're waiting on me for an action here. So it's got action required in it. You want to keep the flywheel of change going. So just that simple change to every single email, add information only or action required, can keep the momentum going inside of your plant. Folks, hey, show me somebody who gets results, and I'll show you somebody that's focused. Conversely, show me somebody that is very busy and doesn't get anything done. I'll show you somebody that's distracted. Folks, begin your journey. This stuff isn't that hard. If I can help you in any way, send me an email. You got the link below. I engage clients every single day, most of them for free. Occasionally, I'll get somebody that I work for on a paid basis, but I guarantee I can save years off your journey because I am an experienced guide who's been through this before. Thank you.